Hello, my crafty friends. Just fixing my light here. It's Ellie from Periwinkle Matilda, and we're going to attempt to make one of these little needle books to hold our needles. And so, yeah, I think I'll make one out of this material. Just need to figure out what part of the material I want to use. And how big I want to make it. You can make this any size. I'm just using some quilting material. And I think I want to use this yellow bit. For the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim this down. And I don't have all my stuff laid out. I'm not like fully organized here for this crafting, but I was in the mood to make another one, and I know some of you said you wanted me to show you how I made mine, so I thought I would start it. We may need to do this in 2 video parts. We're having snow again. Super duper cold out. Snowing again. Okay, so I'm not trying to be perfect. You could use a quilting ruler and one of those rotary cutters. My rotary cutter doesn't work so great, so I'm just going to do it this way. I like using the quilting material because I like the way it feels. It's soft in my hand. Save this material for another project. And as you can see, I did not cut this straight. So we'll try to fix this up a bit. That's better. Okay. Okay. And then for this one I used, for the inside, I just used some white felt. But I did pick up some different felting at Michael's. I just want to see if there's maybe a color that will look nice with this. I think this color maybe. Or this color. Or white. think I'm going to go with the darker. This is just basic polyester felt. I'm going to get my pinking shears. I wonder where I put them. I reorganized everything. And there they are. I have them in my xoxo Journal of Stitchery box that I have all my supplies for my slow stitch. I put it in there. Let's see if this is going to be big enough. So it'll be okay for the pages, but not big enough for the inside. So I guess I have this big piece. It's kind of dark. Or we can use white. Decisions. I think I'll use white. So let me get my white. Some of this. It's kind of wrinkly. That's okay. I think it'll be okay. I'm just going to use my pinking shears and I'm going to cut it about 1/4 of an inch wider than the quilting piece. Okay. Of course, I didn't get that so straight either. If you don't line it up, it's not a great cut, but it still looks okay. And these don't work so great because I got them at the thrift store and I use them for paper. So they don't work so great on fabric, but we can get it to work. Okay, that should be okay. So then what I did was I used some Fabri-Tac just to kind of tack it down a little bit. Because I'm going to be sewing it. Just don't want it moving all around when we sew. Okay. Really should wait a few minutes for this to set a bit before I sew, but I'm going to sew anyway. I need to get my white thread. Here it is. Okay. Just going to thread it. And I do need to plug. Plug in my sewing machine. Where does this go? Hold on, guys. That's for the other sewing machine. Sorry, I'm getting confused because I have my two sewing machine plugs. So let's see. Yeah, you can kind of see. So now's the time that you'll want to turn down the volume if you don't want to hear the sewing machine. And I'm just going to sew all the way around with a straight stitch. All the way around here, and then I'm just going to kind of swirl around the middle part just to kind of hold it all. So I'm going to do that right now. Won't take very long. my sewing machine aside. And it's not perfect, it's just kind of roughly sewn. And there you can see the little zigzaggy swirly stitch, straight stitch, but I swirled it just to kind of tack it all down. And it's kind of how it starts to look. And then let's see. Where did I put it? Okay, so then I did a pocket in the inside. And for the pocket, I'm trying to think what I want to use. I might want to use some felt for the pocket, I think, for this one. I think that would be nice. I didn't use felt because I didn't have a whole lot of choices with the felt. So I guess I should decide what pages I want to use. And I guess for the pages, I guess I'll use this color for the pages. And then we want another for the inside pocket. Maybe this color, green. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So I think if we do the pocket like that, trying to pull this off without stretching it because felt has a tendency to stretch. Okay, so I think I like a deep pocket because we're gonna want to put things like scissors and stuff in. I'm just gonna cut this excess off. And then I'm going to sew the 3 sides, but not the bottom because the bottom we're going to sew onto the pocket or onto the cover. So let's do that. And I'm just going to use a straight stitch. And I'm going to clamp it with my clips. Hold it together. That should be enough. if you didn't catch my haul, my haul video from the other day, I got the felt from Michael's. It's nice quality. So now we're going to sew this into the inside. That, and I'm just going to use these to hold it down. And again, I'm just going to do a straight stitch on 3 sides. We're getting kind of thick here. Lots of layers of felt and quilting. I went back and forth a few times at the end just to make sure that it doesn't come undone, because it's going to get a lot of wear and tear there in that area. Okay, so there we have pockets. Okay, and now for the pages. I want to do 2 pages. And I think I might be able to get both pages out of one of these sheets. I think that will be perfect. So going to be pretty thick with all this felt, but that's okay. Okay, so now what we want to do is, before I put the pages into the cover, I want to do a little heart. I'm just going to cut a heart out. And I sewed it on with a sewing machine with a straight stitch. So I'll do that now. And where's my book? Here it is. I'm going to just use the needle. Just to hold it in place. And I'll stitch around. And when I get around the two humpy humps of the heart, I just kind of use my hand on the wheel. Where are my scissors? Hiding under everything. So there's that. Let's see. Then on this one I did a little zigzag so that you can put pins. So I'm just going to run a zigzag. On this page. And you don't want it, you want like a medium zigzag stitch. Just so that you have space to push your needle through. Like that, so you can just push your needle through in between zigzaggy area. So that's that page. And let's see. So for this one, I put a little bit of ribbon. This is just the plastic piece from the DMC chenille needles that I got from Michael's, and I just cut it out and glued it. I used 3-in-1. So now we will do, on the second page, we'll do the ribbon for the clips. Did I do that right? Okay, I did it a little bit different. So actually, this on my first one I put here, but that's okay. Let's do this little pocket on this page. So I just cut out a square, or more like a rectangle. Cut out a rectangle. And then I'm going to straight stitch on 3 sides, and then a line here so there's a little pocket so that you can put your metal threaders. And then I'm going to put a few like 1/8 of an inch apart lines so that you can slide some of your needles in, and I'm just going to make it so it's not as deep, because you don't want your threader, you want your threader to be able to hang out the top so you can see it and be able to pull it easily. So I will do the straight stitch now for that. Oop. that. My felt's moving. This is the fiddly part because you have to keep starting and stopping. I think I'll do one more. Okay. So I want to cut all my little strings off. that page. And then what else? Oh yeah, I want to do for the clips. For these clips, I'll get a piece of ribbon. I'll be right back. Let's see what I want to use. Okay, let me cut this. Now this ribbon has a wire in it, so I think it might be good because it'll hold its shape for all of the clips. And I'm just gonna run my sewing machine down each end. And I have to do this carefully because of the wire, so. Let's see if we can do this without breaking a needle. And I could have taken the wire out, but I wanted that strength. I think it'll be good. All right, we didn't break a needle, that's good. Okay. So I'm not sure, 46 minutes, I think. Okay, I'm going to end. I think all the pages have what they need on them. And I'm going to end this video and start a part 2. So I'll be right back.